Hello, everybody, and welcome to day two. Yee! Well, that's four, isn't it? Two. Peace. Day two of the 5 day challenge. I'm so glad that you're here, and I really hope you enjoyed day one. I hope you enjoyed the meditation into the inner garden, and I hope that really made you start to think about your dreams again. Start to think about like what makes you excited. What passions have you got? What's something that you may have left behind? Please let me know in the comments anything that came through for you during this process. I'd love to know, and also anything that come through to you through the meditation, and whether you've meditated before or whether you don't usually, or you do, or you really loved it, didn't like it. Let me know. Love to know. So for day two, we're doing dream mapping. Now, dream mapping is like vision boarding, but what happens is when you do a vision board, then you also need to take see your vision board, have your goals there, break them down into smaller pieces so that you actually will go about the steps to do them and then take action. So a big part of your dreams, of your goals, is taking action, because you can have the vision board, you can have your goals written down, you can have that feeling of like, yes, I want to do this. This is going to be great, rah, rah, rah. But if you don't take the steps and you don't take the action, it's never going to happen. So it's the final piece of the puzzle with the action. So it's consistent, it's committed, it's imperfect, but it's an action. You yeah, get rid of perfectionism, throw it out the window, because no such thing. Just start. Literally, just start. That was the biggest thing I could tell anyone is just start. Even if it's something that you want to change your job down the track, but you can't right now. Start doing your side thing now. Don't wait until you quit your job, or don't wait until you get something else happening over here. Just start. So, with the dream mapping, I'd love you to, from this video, go straight to YouTube. I'm just going to leave a link. It should be right here. Click on that. That's going to go straight to my YouTube free vision board workshop. Please watch that first, because I really would love you to do up a vision board, because that's going to really help you set in stone your vision, your goals, everything that you're wanting, and it'll put it onto a visualization up on your wall. So if you can watch that, that would be awesome. And then come back, and we're going to go through and break down goals and how to start taking action. So watch that first. So you can pause it, whatever, and then come back. So next is goal setting. So now that you've got your goals, like, what are your long-term goals? What are you doing for the next 6 months? What is 6 months comes really quickly, but it seems like a long-term goal, but it's actually it'll come up like that. So what are you wanting to do in 6 months? What are you wanting to do in a year? What are you wanting to do in 5 years? What are you wanting to do in 10 years? Have you even thought that far? That's the thing, is like, when we go to set goals, sometimes we don't look far enough. So sometimes you can look at 10 years and go, like, it's too long, I could be bothered. Or bring it back right back down and go, I'm only going to concentrate in 6 months, but I have my bigger one in the back of my mind, and that's why I'm doing these 6 months. You kind of need a reason behind each one so that you will continue to do them. So in 6 months' time, do you want to be starting your new business? Do you want to be playing music? Do you want to be um, anything? Like, do you want to become an artist? What do you want to do? So really think about that, because if you start today, it can look very different in 6 months' time, in a year's time, 2 years' time. So also too, if money didn't matter, this is a really big question I like to ask everyone, is if it could be either, if money didn't matter, what would you do? Or if I gave you $5 million and all the resources you need, what would you do? I really like that one, because it's kind of like it gives you the money. So you're like, okay, so like I could do anything. That's how I want you to see it. Is what would I do if I could do anything? What would you do? Because that is huge. That is a huge, if you could answer that and you look at it, even though it's like, okay, you might need $100,000, say, if it was something that you really needed to get, license, your pilot license and something else and all these things you needed to get, but you wanted to become a pilot. But yeah, right, that's what I wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a pilot. So then that it really helps you to see where you're headed. I want you to write down what you would do if I gave you $5 million and all the resources you needed. What would you actually do? What topics are you really passionate about? So, like when you go to look at Netflix, what do you go and look at? Do you go straight to just comedies or um, rom-coms, or what do you go to? Thrillers? Or do you go, like when you go to the documentary section, do you actually go to a certain section? Do you go to the vegan section? Do you go to the crime section? Like really pay attention. Do you go to the cooking section? Really pay attention of all these times that you might show yourself where you actually are interested in, because that all these are all pieces that come together and piece together your soul gift, your soul purpose. So also too, you might go like, well, I love cooking, but like I'd have to go to a full cooking course and rah rah. Well, maybe book in for one. Maybe give it a go. Maybe try it. And sometimes too, when you book in for things and you might do like one course or something like that, is it will actually like take you forward, whether you cross it off and you go, I don't really like it, or whether you go further with it. But imagine if you really loved it. Imagine if you went to a cooking course and it was 4 weeks, and after the 4 weeks, you're like, I'm obsessed. I love it. I'm just going to keep doing this. Your life has changed trajectory. It's changed just from doing a 4 week course. So think about where you might want to add some knowledge and some skills and maybe do a course. Doesn't have to be a long course, doesn't have to be expensive. Just test, try, try something new. So then when you have the goals, so if we're thinking, if our vision board, if we're thinking if it's going to be for a year, and you're like, okay, I've got my goals set here, then you break them down even smaller. So what can I do today that is in alignment with with that vision? What can I do today? It can be the smallest thing, but it's just one step forward, one step closer. So really think about every single day. What can I do today that will get me closer to this vision? So I hope that helps. And then once you do that and you start doing every day just a small task towards those goals, break them right down. Smaller the better, so that you can just start to see that you can do this. It's learning to trust yourself. It's learning to like take control, trust yourself of your own life. Um, and then with the action, it's consistent, it's committed, imperfect, underlined imperfect action. So just go forth, give it a go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just every day, just one step closer, one step closer. And I'd love to know how you all go with your vision boards and how it really has helped you, because I know with my vision board, it helps me all the time. All the time. I put it by my front door and I walk past it every day. I walk past it several times a day, and it's always in my mind. What can I do today? What can I do today? That'll get me one step closer. So I hope this helps for day 2. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or anything like that, and or with the vision board as well. So let me know if you have any questions, anything you want to know. So see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.